Hello everybody. I've got another surface area problem I would like to practice with you right now. So if we look here, it's a rectangular prism, right? We've got a base of 9.5 inches, a width of 3 inches, and a height of 1.5 inches, right? Three-dimensional, so we're gonna find the surface area of it, which means we're just gonna find out how much surface is on the outside of this three-dimensional shape, okay? So let's go ahead and start, and if you remember when we've been practicing this, to find the surface area, we're just gonna find the area of every side and then add those together, right? So we'll notice because this is a rectangular prism, it has 6 sides. It's got a top and a bottom, it's got a front and a back, and it's got two sides, right? So it's a total of 6. So let's go ahead and let's find the area of each of those sides. Let's start with the top and the bottom, okay? So let's see, the top is gonna have an area, the bottom is gonna have an area, and they're gonna be the same, which is nice because they have the same measurements, right? So the top and the bottom are right here. Here's the top. We'll go ahead and highlight this really quick to help us out, okay? And the bottom is just, it's paired just, you know, on the bottom of the thing. There's our bottom, okay? All right. Let me finish this up here. Okay, there's our bottom. All right, so it's a parallelogram, so the area is gonna be the base times the height, right? The base we have right here, from right there to here is 9.5 inches. The height for the top and the bottom is from right here to right here, so 3 inches. So we need to find out, all right, so what is 9.5 times 3, okay? So let's go ahead and figure that out really quick. So we're working with fractions, we've done this. So let's figure out, we'll do area equals, we need to turn this fraction into an improper fraction. 9 times 2 is 18, plus 1 is 19. So we've got 19 halves times 3 over 1, right? So the area, let's see, 19 times 3, I'm not sure what that is, let's check. All right, so 19 times 3, 3 times 9 is 27, 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. So we've got 57 seconds, okay? So the area of the top and the bottom is 57. We can just leave this as a fraction for right now. That'll be fine. So let's do that. So the top is 57 seconds. What is our unit? Inches squared. And so is our bottom. 57 seconds, inches squared. Okay? So we've got 2. We found the area of the top. We found the area of the bottom. Now we've got 4 more faces to do. So let's do the front and the back now. So we got the front right here. And the back is its counterpart back here, okay? Okay, so there's our front and our back. Again, it's a rectangle, so it's a parallelogram, so the area equals the base times the height. Our base is once again 9.5 inches, so the area equals 9.5 times, and the height from right here to right here is 1.5 inches, okay? So the height equals 1.5 inches. So now we need to find out what is 9.5 times 1.5. So let's do that again. Let's go ahead and change these back into improper fractions. So the area equals, again, 9 times 2 is 18, plus 1 is, we've got 19 halves, times 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3 times 3 halves. Okay? So let's go ahead and multiply straight across, numerator times numerator, 19 times 3. Let's do it again, just double check our work. So 19 times 3, 3 times 9 is 27, 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. So again, it's 57. So it equals 57, and then 2 times 2 is 4. So 57 fourths. So we can write down the front and the back have an area. Let me erase this, we got room to write. The front has an area of 57 fourths inches squared, and the back has an area of 57 fourths inches squared, right? Okay, so we've got the area of the top, the bottom, the front, and the back. We now need to find the area of the last 2 faces, the 2 sides, right here and right here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Again, it's a parallelogram, right? So the area equals the base times the height. Let's just use this parallelogram because it's close to the numbers. Okay, so this parallelogram has a base of 3 and a height of 1.5. So now to find the area, we're going to do the base, we're going to do 3 times 1 and 1/2, right? So the area equals 3 times 1 times 2 is 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 halves. So 3 over 1 times 3 halves. So let's multiply straight across. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 times 2 is 2. So, if two sides, we'll just put side 1, side 2, equals, has an area of 9 halves inches squared. Okay? Side 2 equals 9 halves inches squared. So far we have found the area of each side. Now, to finish this, to find the surface area, we just need to add all of those together, right? That's going to give us the total surface area of this rectangular prism, of this three-dimensional object. Okay, so that means we have to do 57 halves plus 57 halves plus 57 fourths plus 57 fourths plus 9 halves plus 9 halves. So let's start with these two that are the same. Let's see, what is 57 halves plus 57 halves? I'm going to move over to here to work that out really quick, okay? So 57 halves plus 57 halves. And if you remember, when we add fractions, we need to have a common denominator, which we do, and then we just need to add the numerator. So we need to find out what is 57 plus 57. So let's find out 57 plus 57. All right, 7 plus 7 is 14, 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11, 114. So we've got between the top and the bottom, we've got 114, denominator stays the same, halves, okay? So now, let's find out what is 57 fourths plus 57 fourths. That one actually won't be too bad. We've already done 57 plus 57, right? When we found out that was 114, so let's see. So it's just going to be 114 fourths for the front and the back. Okay, now let's do the sides. 9 halves plus 9 halves, right? 9 halves plus 9 halves. Denominators are common, so we can do this addition. 9 plus 9 is 18, so 18 halves, okay? So in order to finish this problem, we need to find out, okay, what is 114 halves plus 114 fourths plus 18 halves? So let's go ahead and let's add these two first. So let's use the associative property. Let's rearrange the numbers so we can do some addition. So let's find out what 114 halves plus 18 halves plus 114 fourths is. So we can do this because these have common denominators. Okay, so 114 plus 18. Let's see what we get if we do that. Okay, 8 plus 4 is 12. 1 plus 1 is 1, plus 1 is 3. 1 plus nothing is 132. So we have 132 halves plus 114 fourths. Now, before we can do this last piece of addition right here, we need to have a common denominator. So we can either turn this into a denominator of 4 or this into a denominator of 2. And I think we should do this into a denominator of 2. It's going to make our last step a little bit easier. So let's find out what 114 divided by 2 is, so we can get to a number we can work with, right? 2 does not fit into 1. It does fit into 11 5 times. Left with 14, 57. Hey, that's kind of cool. All right, so, all right, so we can rewrite our problem. Let's move it clear over here because I'm running out of room. So let's find out what is 132 halves plus, where'd it go? 57 halves. All we did, the reason it's 57 halves, we wanted to make common denominators, right? And over here, in order to go from 4 to 2, we divide by 2, so we need to divide 114 by 2, which we did up there to get our 57, all right? Okay, so let's go ahead and add these up. Let's find out what is 132 plus 57. Okay, 132, all right, so 7 plus 2 is 9, 3 plus 5 is 8, and 1 plus nothing is nothing. So we have 189 seconds. Now, that number, 189 seconds, it doesn't really mean anything to us, so we need to change that into an improper fraction. We do that by dividing, right? 189 divided by 2 to get our final answer, all right? 2 does not fit into 1. 2 does fit into 18 9 times. Bring down our next digit, and 2 does fit into 9 4 times, which is 8. We're left with 1, and we can be done right here. So we can say that the surface area of this shape, of this rectangular prism, is Our quotient is our whole number, so we get 94. Our remainder is our numerator, and the divisor is our denominator. So 94 and 1/2 inches squared. Okay? There we go. We found the area of each side. We added those together, and we found ourselves our surface area. So good job, you guys. Keep up the good work. Just keep it up. You guys are doing great. Thank you so much.